Hello and welcome back to the Simply Cup, and a short break after the special edition, which hopefully you saw. That edition was super fun. As far as I saw, it's was only received well, so that was good. Maybe we'll have to do another one in the future, but we have a random MX edition just for the return, but we have 13 maps, so usually 10. But this time, just as it's been off for a couple of weeks, it's going to be 13. Hopefully all playable. Some of them looked a bit iffy. We'll have to find out. But looks like a really good map to start off. We're watching Yubu, legend himself. Yep, seems like a pretty simple map. Although some definitely technical turns. It's also going to be a bit of a quieter cast as I have someone sleeping in the room next to me just before I get questions about that. And speaking of questions, this is played every week on Saturday at 1500 CEST or 11 PM Brisbane time. That's where I live. It's always going to be that time. Ooh, we had Thomas, I think, there, who was in first. Clipped that edge as well as someone there, too. This is getting... There's cars flying all over the place here. Alex was in a great position at the start, did miss one of the drifts, so has dropped down to 22nd here. But doing not too badly, as we have Nobler with a new subscription. That is very kind, thank you so much, man. Alec picking up a 21st at just sniping Mr. Timmy, the legend himself. But seemed like a pretty good map, actually. That's a good one to return to the Simply Cup on. So for those who don't know how it works, very simple. It's usually 10 maps, but can vary. 3 rounds on each. About roughly, well, I was going to say roughly 20 to 40 second maps, but they definitely vary. We have the point distribution, pretty simple, pretty easy. Let's get into it. Best man crowned at the end. But let's have a look at Henry. He's starting out really good so far. Misses that clip on the corner. A couple of people missing the drift though. Oh, speaking of missing the drift, that is not good timing. Gentle also not doing so good. So let's go to Tro Kick here. We did a bit of an overslide, but in a good position. Misses the second one though, and hits that inside. It's kind of like me when I miss a drift. You just can't get back into it very quickly. But does manage to continue. Probably drops to 31st, I think. Yep, was indeed Nina picking up at 31st. Pretty good as well. 32nd. So we have the spray of cars through the ring finish line there. A couple of players who maybe missed the drifts or flipped off the edges. Coming in towards the end. But 7 back-to-back wins right there. Iron really doing well as well. Marius and Monflaxia all in good positions so far. It's only early days. But let's have a look at Flax, how he's going. Taking it pretty safe, but is in ninth right now. Gets that boost drift really good, cuts it in nicely. Someone crashing off the edge there. It might have been Jozo. But Jozo's still out in 3rd place here. Flax doing really good, and 7 looking for the triple wins right here, and he does so. That's an impressive start. Flax getting a 2nd. That was a good display. Simon a little bit further back, hitting 50th roughly. We do have a full server. Why is it 101? We're breaking the servers, boys. It's supposed to only be 100 players, so hopefully the server doesn't break. I'm very worried, but hopefully it should be okay. 102 players. Dude, are we breaking the server? Server breaking, question mark? Oh no, I don't want... I mean, I want more people, but I don't want the server to break. We shall find that out later, I suppose. And here we go. This was an interesting one. This was the thumbnail I got. And I just had to add it, because who doesn't like South Park? But I'm not sure how the map is going to play. The map could be an absolute tragic. But let's find out. As we start in a cannon. That's fantastic. That is wicked indeed. Can I get a Nick Wicked in chat? Wicked. Who cares if the map is crap? We have some wicked gameplay right here. Oh, we have some copyright music, I think. Wait. I don't think I can play that on YouTube. I'm not sure, but I'm not going to take chances. So we're not going to have any sound this time. Have a bit of a start ice section there into the dirt. Jackboy figuring out the map pretty good so far. Taking it easy, going through the town, jumping onto the top into a bit of a icy section. And the boys on the right. And then through to a left turn, maybe jumping back over the final area. A couple of people going to the left, not sure if that's the correct way. Into a loop. This actually seems like a pretty pog map, just in general. Yeah. Oh my! I was not ready for that. Oh shit. This is a banger. I'm so glad I added this. What a map. Wow, let's switch to someone else. Let's go to Damn right here. 102 players. I don't know how we've broken the 100 player limit. But that is so sick to see. Thanks for all who are participating this week. Wasn't sure how many players would be here on the return, but damn, doing pretty good so far. In 18 goes a little bit wide, but maybe gives him a bit of an angle, but has to slow down a bit. And with that overturn, Panda though gets a lot of extra speed, gains a few positions. Damn, missing a bit of the grass bug. Ooh, someone clipping the edge. A few people a bit behind, but I think it's going to be Ixon who gets a really good time there. Cyril, Flax, Iron doing very good. But man, that that ending, mate. What a absolutely banging ending. Timmy hasn't finished yet. Oh, we don't get to see Mr. Cartman. Is he going to finish? Yes, he is. 93rd. 7, still doing very good. Marius, Flax, Cyril, Iron. I think definitely some of the players which we'll see by the end. But let's have a look at Kip here. Getting the start very safe, but a couple players getting it really good compared to Kip there. But a lot of people falling off of the icy tires. Getting that takes a little bit of time to get back the grip. So Kip gaining a little bit of time again, gets the ice grip early on the so-called rocks, I presume it is. Goes over the grass quite a lot. Is it going to be effective? Seems like it wasn't too bad. Loses out a couple positions from those who didn't go over the grass as much, but Kip picking up a 27th here. So we see Cartman once again. Kip on a decent run. Marius getting first, Ixon in second, Sniper in third. But dude, this is actually a banging map. What a great map here. I wish we could listen to the music. I feel like it's very copyrighted, so I'm not going to chance it. Let's have a look at November here. See how he's going to do this one. Jumps through the cannon onto the ice slide and is out in a pretty decent position. Probably going to be 30th. Does get the grip which he needs. Jumps a little bit low, so we'll have the hollow angle, but does manage it well. It's like Thomas was the first out, goes really inside as well. Should be a good position for him. 7 struggling a little bit this round, also clips a bit. November trying to get as little grass as possible, and does seem to pay off. Look how many positions he's overtaking by the end. Coming through, probably gonna get nearly 15th place. Does snipe to 16th, very close round there. But it is chaotic. Getting first. What a good map. Plus plus. This is what we like to see in the Simply Cup. But it is Flax moving 30 points ahead of Marius onto the third map. That was fun. That looked like a really good map. Not even gonna lie. Bit of a heavy loading time, but just have to deal with it. Alrighty. Here we go. We have the way out. Terminator. See how this is already missing 6 seconds, but probably didn't miss too much. Gonna have the sound back as well. Seems like maybe a bit of a dirt grass techniques, maybe. Reaper, no, Wardov struggling a little bit, but practicing the lines. Seems like it's going to be a pretty good map. This definitely looks like it's a targeted at track of the day, I think. I think we've had some maps by Terminator. If it's that Terminator, I'm not sure. Looks like your game died. Rip. Yeah, I'm sorry if your game crashes or whatever. I can't do anything about it. It is unfortunately the problem with this game. Hopefully you can rejoin. 98 players. So let's have a look at Medicine. See how he's going to do it. Taking a very safe move up to a top 10 there. So a great line, but ooh, has to release. Does manage to miss it though. So maintains a good position. Cup Whip going inside line. Seems like it was very effective there. It's in 20th so far. It seems like a really good map so far. We've started off this edition with some good maps. Medicine taking it very easy. Ooh, does miss the debate jump as well as Sly having to release a lot there onto the reactors. UVO getting a really sick there. Medicine to the final drift, overtaking quite a few players as well, getting 23rd. So we have the rest of the field coming in. Marius, Iron, Reaper, Marvel, Ixon. The top 5 here. But cool looking map. I think this is definitely targeted at track of the day. I think these maps are too good to be true so far. I think we're gonna get some more crap maps later. But that's something to look out for. A couple players jumping off of the left there, getting that airtime. That's unfortunate, but we have Simply here. Still opting to change his Ubisoft name to Simply here. What a legend. In that giraffe cart. Does he hit that side though? Missing that drift, trying to go that transition, getting the transition quite well, but didn't pay off this time. Does catch up a little bit of speed compared to a few people. Can get this good as a few people fall off. 7 making a bit of a comeback on this one as well. Looking to get first, does get third. Ixon managing to win it. Spatia getting 46. Not bad. Getting top halves in this amount of players is very decent. Instant stream bonk. Yeah, blame the caster. I've heard it all before. Speaking of stream or casting curse, Marple. Marple's definitely going to complain about to me after this round, but let's keep following him. He's a very good driver. I'm not expecting a massive comeback here. He just went for the 69th place. And now the time for comeback is now. Look at him. Look at the attack. No one can stop him right now. Already down to 50th. Gaining even more, step by step. Goes for a little bit of a zigzag. Gets this angle really good as well. A couple players still getting a little bit of airtime, which is not what you want. Bubble goes inside to pick up the reactor early. Versing JMJ right now. Who's going to make it to the end? JMJ going really inside. JMJ just sniping Marvel. And Marvel getting 27th, which is very good. But I'm sure he's still going to complain in chat in a few moments. Mayan though really striving on this map, as well as Marius and Ixon. 7 also getting some good rounds. But everyone in that top 10 there doing decently. Evo to round off the top 10. Marple just puts a smiley face. Just blame Splatir. Splatir was the one who blamed me, so it was only his fault. Adio, what do we have here? This was one of the maps which possibly looked like it might not be respawnable. Is this respawnable here? Yeah, that looks respawnable. We have a bit of a difficult looping though. But no, seems like it's definitely possible. Scenery? Who the fuck needs scenery? This is already better than the last map because it doesn't have scenery. So let's have a look at Shaq here for the warm-up. Overdrifts on that one, but we'll learn from that mistake. Gets this looping. It's actually not too bad. Okay, good little map. Nice. Ooh. Well, let's see who's going to go for the risky finish here. And bonk that finish. Wicked. Alright, let's have a look at Reaper going into this first round. Alright, seems like a pretty good map. A little bit of a mix. Who's gonna strive on this one? Reaper jumping into the ice slide, that's really good. Evo 7 and Thomas getting quite good. Reaper gets a good inside line though. Does miss the little bit of speed on this exit here, but in a good position so far. Picks up the red booster. Are all these players gonna go for the risky finish though, is the question. Ooh, Reaper has to hit that, goes too far and hits the finish. So we see a couple players managing to still bonk. But most players bouncing into the finish. Thomas gets first place by 0.3. That's quite a good little bit of gain. Flags Mary 7, Jozu, Firu. Ixon, Zyra, all the players we've seen so far, all players in the top 10 doing really well. So have a look at Catabu. See how he does this second round. Tries to go for maybe a little bit of a lower jump on both these first two sections. Goes a little bit wide, but will have a lot of speed here. And actually moves into a good position. And you get this drift, he does get it really well. We'll have some more speed. Releases a little bit for this one. Gets a little bit of red boost, but maybe not getting it all. Goes inside, doesn't crash though. Ooh, someone bonking off the side. And it will be Ixon with another win. Thomas, Reaper, Cyril, and Marius. Very Catabu and Marple doing very good. Ranku coming at the end. A couple players just a little bit later. Oh, Sentry in! Oh, if he went the risky finish, he would have been able to finish there. That's unfortunate. So look at Timmy. How is he gonna do this one? Currently in 75, going for the 69th, I think. Does take a little bit easy. Goes for that ice slide. Gets it decent with a great angle following through. But by this third round, you can see that a lot of players have really started to work this one out. Tim goes a bit too far on this. Is he going to have the penalty over the red booster? Doesn't seem like it, but he's getting past compared to those who didn't crash earlier. Timmy getting 73rd. Not too bad with that one mistake. Couple players still a little bit far behind. But once again, the regulars up the top getting big boy points. Marius. Flax actually only getting 40 and Zyro only getting 14, so there was a bit of a shake up this round. As you can see, Marius 200 points ahead though. That is crazy. Would have been first if he didn't spec. Oh, for fuck's sake. Right. It is ice time. People always want the ice in this comp. So here it is. Looks like a little bit of a difficult one maybe to learn quite quickly. Let's find out. Seems like it should be a fun little map though. Hopefully players can finish, as we have a bit of an opening here. What's it going to be in chat? Oh my god, he's going to be a Rick roll by Soze. But you weren't expecting that. Alright, let's have a look at Paper, how he's going to do this one. If I ever get spec time unsubbing, alright, where are you? I need to find you for the next round. Paper though, doing really good on this warm-up. Excuse me, but we get to this very difficult incline turn, which I think is going to make or break your run. Without having to take it safe there. Goes for a bit of a practice once again. So maybe this is going to be a little bit tough for beginners, but definitely is fully respawnable. We're having to take a few goes there. Right. Who are we looking for? Jay. Where's Jay? Can't find him. So let's go Alex instead. I know Alex enjoys being spectated and never ever getting casted curse right here. So let's see what he's going to do. Goes into the pole to give him a wall tap to line him up for this next section. Everyone getting this downhill quite good, but then the struggle of this uphill is thou. Alec opts for the respawn strat and is now going to struggle a little bit up the top. So let's move up to 7, who is on 18th position. Definitely a difficult map here. 7 not doing too badly, controlling his drifts. And manages still a top 5. So a lot of people struggling on the later end of the map. Hopefully, yeah, respawn down the bottom here isn't too hard. You can see the average is hitting here, so a little bit difficult. But I don't think it's too bad of a map. I am not sure if he had a game crash, but has left. Zyro not finishing. So look at our Padre. As for the early slide, doesn't seem like it differed too much. It's on to the downhill. Can he get this slide well? Yes, he does. Now on to the over and under. That's a really good angle. Oh, this is going to be good. He can just control this. Oh, just misses out the grip he needed, but does control it. Battling with players like Smithy, Kip, Jozo, Yuvo into the tree. Pate hasn't seen this end section and just opts to go straight for some reason. That's costed him probably 40 positions here. Hopefully he can still finish Has 10 seconds remaining. Does find that he has to go to the right. Keep drifting into the end. Oh, gets through the triangle. That's a spicy way to end. And it is only Flax there not being able to finish. So definitely one splitting up a couple positions this time around. Not an easy one. But Viru gets his start quite good. Gets a second one slightly early, but knows to release a bit and controlling himself. Over slides into this next section, probably will have to go the safe CP, which he does. Oh no. Does finally make it to the checkpoint. But we'll have to full respawn because of that. Let's have a look at someone a bit further up. Ixon struggling this round in the 30th. So definitely a difficult map. After some definitely easier ones. But Marius still tanking the points here. Slide doing pretty good. Cyril getting a lot of points this round. As you can see, Dazzy, Wardov, Zemus not being able to gain points. So lots of shake-ups there. On to the next one. I was 1 meter in front of the line. Yeah, that will happen every now and then. That track was sick. I think that was a really good track, except probably definitely too difficult for simplycup. But sometimes it's just too hard to tell. But we went from a very difficult one to hopefully what seems like a fairly easy one again. So here we go. Let's have a look at K-Tech here. See how he's going to do the warm-up. So it looks like mostly dirt here, a little bit of road, bit of a transition jump there, but definitely respawnable still. A couple players going to the start line, that's definitely not what you want. K-Tech opting for a full respawn. Oh, still not finding the way. Just jump straight, just jump straight. The poles are there just to be run into. Here we go, has found the way now. Drifts around and under that section now. And I think to the finish line here. Ooh, bit of a bonk. But I think that's pretty much only the end. Way too dank. I feel like this map wasn't that hard, but a lot of players seem to be struggling here. Let's have a look at Hobbit for the first round. Ooh, goes really risky. Doesn't pay off this time. Gets the next section pretty good, so only in 40th after that first mistake. A couple players hitting that top. But gonna go inside pole. Might give him a little bit less speed here, but does make it. Most players going straight now, all of them actually in the top 30, which is good to see. Oh, Hobbit though, hitting that edge. So we'll have to respawn down into 60th of that mistake. It's the final jump, but bonks the edge. 7 getting first place. Kinstein, Marius, Cataboo, and Dazzy. You round off top positions there. Hobbit maybe respawning a couple too many times. Could have gained a few extra positions from that. But, did manage to finish. Oh, we found him. Hello, Jade Rude. It would be a shame if you make a mistake while I'm spectating you, wouldn't it? Oh, I see these safe lines. He's taking it very easy. Doesn't want to get casted curse right here. Let's find out. Goes very safe through the mid. Goes for a low jump on the left side though. That's going to gain a bit of time. Inside pole. Onto the jump. Hits it well. Goes over a bit of the sand trap, but doesn't need too much speed into the next section. Finding himself in 18th so far. That's really good. Marius out in first. Can he keep it until the end?
Hey, that's pretty good.
Jay just missing that final jump. We'll have to release Spider just being able to snipe him. But 15th place, not too bad. Tibbler not being able to find the way. Renku struggling on this one a little bit.
Hey, that's pretty good.
As we do have a couple followers. Thank you very much, guys. If you're new, drop a follow. And I do stream every single day. Hopefully you can join for more. If you're watching on YouTube, subscribe. I try and upload pretty much daily on YouTube. And vice versa. So look at J-Nick here, who is, I think, a late joiner. He's currently in 30th position, but haven't seen his name so far. Has 630 points, so not doing too badly. Goes for a very inside line here. Through the middle, I think goes for the inside once again. Gets this jump smooth. Slight bit of sand trap there, but gives him a really good angle. A lot of positions from that. If he can get this ending well, could get a top 5. But hits that pole just a little bit. Loses a bit of speed. Goes very safe on that jump. Will probably risk it into the ending. No, he doesn't, but picks up a 7th position. Just sniping Flax there. No, Alex there. So, really good round from him. But once again, same players getting good scores. Marius 7, as well as Thomas. But Thomas actually not in the top 10. Down in 19th. That's going to help him. Rockets into 15th. See? It's not my fault, Jay. I told you. It's not my fault. It's not the caster's fault. I've been telling you this the whole time. But you guys always just want to blame me. Also, hello Maya. How you doing? Right, a bit of heavy loading once again. Nope, we're in. Now it looks like we have a very, very simple map. How hard could it be, ladies and gentlemen? There's a jump, there's a grass, and there's a bit of dirt. As you can see, it is called grass slide. If you don't know how to do it, acceleration, brake, and for this one, you want to turn left. Landing at a 90 degree. Who's going to get it the best? Who's going to get the best exit? Very, very simple. Let's find out. I do read these things, Maya, but I often don't reply. This is Whispernick. Dude. Whispernick, Bestnick. Right, let's have a look at Panda here. See how he's going to do this one. So, simple map, but who's going to get it? Well, a couple players going for the triangle. Hasn't paid off the Panda there. And it will look like it is about 10 positions within a 100th of a second. No, it is Flax. Quite far in front. Sly, Kindstein, Jozo, Wardov, Kip, Area, and Marius. Everyone, no, I was about to say every single person being able to finish there, but he crashes at the final corner. Alright, let's find out in the drone camera. Who's it going to be? Let's find out. Ooh, look at that sexy looking mug slide. But someone gets it really sick. I think it's Flax once again. Gets that exit really well. Thomas Area Maris doing good once again. But 0.32. That's really quick. couple of players trying and practicing it for next round. Let's see if it's going to pay off. But let's actually have a look at Flax, who is working his way up once again. Let's find out how he's done it. Oh, gets it super inside and gets the exit speed really well. So that's a triple 120 for Flax right there. Good stuff from him. But if you blinked, it's already over. This map, super easy, super quick. That's how it should be sometimes. But point check, let's have a look at Maris. It's currently about 300 points ahead. Crazy lead. And then we have another 200 point difference between second and third, the two Ugandan clan friends as far as I know. Oop, we have a bit of dirt once again. Seems like a pretty good map. Cross dirt and black surface, black asphalt, whatever you want to call it. But after third place, this is where it gets tight. 1580, 1520, 1490, 1450, 1418. So third to seventh still up for grabs. 200 points difference between Sly and Jozo though. But then once again, very close battles. A tie. Then 1220 for 10th. Katabu 1190, 1170, 1160, 1150. It's definitely not make or break just yet, but hopefully it's going to be some close battles until the end. But let's check out this map. It's a little bit transitional, so might have to see if some of the lower players are maybe struggling. So look at Gentle. He's working his way through. So I think it should be okay. Bit of a longer map by the looks of it as well. I don't think anyone's finished just yet. No. Only had the one more part remaining. Just gotta go all the way around. And then the final wall ride into the finish. People talking about cuts as well. Who started it? Any cutters? JMJ. Alright, let's find him. Here we go. Let's see if he has indeed found a cut, or if he is small brain. Finding himself in at 39th so far. Getting the drift a little bit slower than the rest, but a couple plays going really high there. Jay. Oh, just missing it. No, he's not. He found the inside line here. Goes through to the top and then down through to the bottom again. Is he going to pay off? Let's find out. Don't think anyone else is ahead of him. He's going to go for this U-turn into the finish line, and it's definitely worth it. Look how big brain he is. He is 1 second ahead of the next. That is a good performance by Jay. Very, very easy cut. You can see that there is no checkpoint for this half right here. So he used his massive 7 head to jump straight off to the right, and that is an easy bank 120 points right there. So let's have a look at, no, we won't have a look at Jeremy there. Let's have a look at just Spectate Pandas. Let's have a look at Dancer, how he's gonna do this one. Ooh, misses a little bit of that drift. Loses out on roughly 20 positions, right behind Ninador. But Space going for the normal way, for those who maybe haven't seen this. Let's see if the cutters are going to prevail once again. I think it's definitely worth it. Cyril going for the finish straight away, but there is one more finish, one more checkpoint, mate. As Dance has moved up to 14th of this, we'll lose a couple from those cutters. Jay not getting a top 10 this time, but Space Dance doing pretty good this round. And we see a couple players trying to go for the cut, but doing it wrong. Players like Aona, Kip, Kleinstein, Katabu all not finishing. A couple players in the top 10 not even finishing there. maybe all trying the cut, but didn't find the finish in time, as they may have gone the wrong way. Let's have a look at Leon though. For the final round, this one does bonk that checkpoint going too high. Recovers quite good, but has lost a lot of positions. Goes for this low line instead of going up the wall ride, which is definitely what you want. See those players who jump to the left, there's about 10 of them. People drifting to the right. Leon doing pretty good so far, battling it out with Spider. But Leon with that speed, look how many positions he's gained with that, but goes too far. Goes for a wicked trick shot and lands it in 32nd. But JMJ, look how much he has gained off of this one. He is 1.5 seconds ahead. That is very impressive. Has moved from mid-20s to close to top 10. Ooh, we have a bit of fragile on this one. Don't crash. What a map right here, ladies and gentlemen. What a map. What are the rules? Drive. Exclamation mark simplycup will give you all the information you need. Cuts are allowed. So we'll look at Serati here. He's trying to go for a left right here, but is struggling. So let's see what this reactor boost is going to entail. Or we're just going to fully restart. Why not? Smithy going for a 360 wicked spin there for some reason. Not sure if that's going to be fast, but Serati has worked it out on this second one here. Can he avoid drifting into the wall? No, he's not. And going to have a heavy fragile. So I think we get the drone camera out for this one. And we look out for some players who bonk. But we have a little bit of a difficult ending. I didn't even realize this. I thought it was on the same level. So a couple players are definitely going to struggle with this one. Who's going to risk it? Who's going to go really safe on it? What a map! What a banging map right there. Let's have a look at Asma into this first round. Opting for some safe small jumps to gain as much speed as possible here. Oh, he's still safing it, which I don't think is worth it, so let's move to the drone camera into the finish line. Someone going really inside. He did. I don't even think he tried. He just went straight. So, not a lot of people finishing on this one. People finding that the finish line is quite tough. But at least they did better than Alex right there and just went straight for some reason. Let's look at Cataboo falling into this next round. Let's see if he can make this ending. Does get the start really good. Can he avoid drifting with his fragile? Yes, he can. Couple players bonking that corner. Going to be Leon for 7 second. Yep, also in great position. Who's going to get it? They all crash, and it's going to be Pluton getting the snipe. Cataboo not being able to make it. This finish is devastating right now. And Cataboo gets 37th with 3 respawns. Oh no. This map is taking it out of some people. Dazzy not being able to finish. A couple players close to top 10 not being able to finish. Let's have a look at Marple. See how he's going to do this one. It's for a safe start here. Gets this ending really good. Gonna try and go for a soup and gets it. So zooms all the way into 7th. Smithy, Sly, way out front. Is he going to get it first try? No, he's not. Marble crashing, and it's going to be Area with the snipe. Marble gets on the second one, getting 27th. That is definitely a-okay. Millet, Gunny, Shaq, Thomas, Winnie. The top 6 right there. Oh my, what a map, what an absolute banger. EXO not being able to finish, Zyro not finishing. Oh my, what a map right there. Oh no. But we had a bit of a difficult finish here. I think we're gonna have a smaller, easier map right now. Also, someone said, why are you whispering? I have someone in the room right next to me sleeping, so I can't be that loud. But I'm trying my hardest, so I prefer to have a Simply Cup, even if it's a little bit quieter. Alright, so lots of checkpoints here. Not sure if there's going to be any cuts on this one, but very simple map. 2 laps. Let's go. It is go-karting by Quinto. Couple players going backwards. Maybe could be faster. Who knows? Cuts are allowed, as I said. As we saw from JMJ, that other map as well. So, anything is going to be possible. We have these very wicked... Shaq going for a pit stop there. It's not what you want though. A couple of players going too far as well. It is just the pit lane. For those who missed the TMFL experience, maybe this is the one for you. But surprisingly, a little bit tough of a map I think it's going to be. Seems simple at its core, but not so easy in its time. Why can't I spectate Indy? No, it just was a late switch. Let's have a look at Indy for this one. Guess the first drift well. Leon trying a shortcut, doesn't pay off. Indy full sending into that U-turn. It's not what you want. Someone trying the backwards strat. Let's find out if it's going to be faster by the end. Indy dropping all the way down into 53rd, but getting this next section well. Jumping back up to 36, gets the drift. Couple players going that backwards strat as I was talking about. Who is it gonna be? Let's go to the drone camera. Maybe see who's out first. It's gonna be a really close battle up until the final corner. It's gonna be Maris who snipes Area. Backs a little bit behind 7, Marble, Spider, ward off, Ixon. The regulars you see, know and love. Getting those top positions. Zyro not being able to finish just yet. Definitely one of the players I was going to guess who went backwards. But maybe missing a checkpoint because it isn't finishing here. Fury only getting 1, Dazzy only 4. So a couple of players dropping out of the top 10 there with that round. Let's have a look at Wardov going into the second one here. A couple players going that inside line once again. And a few cutting across the dirt, or the grass I should say. I know my surfaces. Wardov gets the drift, takes it easy into the straight. Gets the drift, gets the second one, follows through, goes over the grass once again, finding himself in top 15, moving up to top 10 even with this good little bit of speed. Can he get over the lines towards the end? That's good speed, but I don't think it's enough. It's going to get a 12th. Marius getting a 11th there. But very, very close round. 0.1, 0.2, 0.3, 0.4. Up in the top there. So Flax only getting 6. Cyril only getting 1 again. Cyril throwing away his top 10 right now. But does have a lot of points to leeway. But let's check out Jozo for this final one. Gets the drift well. Does he go over the grass? Yes, he does. Area ward off in a good start. Jozo gets the drift early to try and gain a bit of speed. Goes over the risky lines and nearly does pay off. I thought he was going to get it there, but unfortunately not on this one. So it moves all the way back down 45th. You can see how quickly people are working out these maps. Gets this final drift into 25th. Goes for that shortcut once again, but misses out on a little bit of speed and finishes in 22nd, which is still not too bad. But I respect the risk. Could have been the first if he had nailed it. Thomas now going for the TMFL pit stop. Is he going to fill up? Gets the tie as well. Goes for the left line because you're not allowed to do an illegal right turn there. Has to go for all the way around and will DNF. Marius though, 300 points ahead, still in first going into the final few maps. That is very, very sick from him. Excuse me. Heavy loading once again, but it's just how it is. But here we go. We have a straight, we have a left-hander, and we have a right-hander. How hard could it be, ladies and gentlemen? People didn't like the ice one because it was too difficult. Well, look what you have right now. Look how easy it is, and we already have a few big brain players. Jozo with an early snipe, but you have 40 seconds, so maybe a few more will work it out. But what a map right here. This is a plus plus. This is TMGL worthy right here. This is just straight up track of the day. TMGL best map of the year. Contender right here. But I don't have much to say. It's very self-explanatory, this map. Hello, Symptom. How you doing? PF start. Could be not. Who haven't we checked out? Let's have a look at Burley. I don't think we spectated him for this first round. Is he going to go on sides? No, he is not. You can see how many players are going to side. Burley opting for the PF with a small air brake, but he's in 58th. A lot of people being able to work it out. Who's going to be able to get first though? A couple players bonking into the final tree. Is going to be Mr. Wardov in first place right there. Another map. If you blink, it is already over. Keep getting second. Chris, Jozo, Simon, Susie, Ixon, and Mr. Space Dancer. Alex, not being able to finish there. Only 11 points from 7, which wasn't so great. Let's see what he's doing. He is going to the side, but maybe bonked into one of the final trees at the end. But he is finding himself in 14th right now. Goes for a risky jump. No, goes to safe, no air time, and definitely was worth it. Picking up a 7th. But Thomas on an absolute great time, 0.26. Irizimus, Damb, and area for the top 5. Sheep wasting everyone's time. Will DNF. Slayer only getting, no, Ixon only getting 1 point, but the points spread has kind of flattened out a bit. A lot of different point gains, point losses so far. With the extra maps this week, maybe doesn't help that fact. But we have a look at Dazzy right here. Thought he was nearly going into first, but it is Thomas. Back to back there. with a 0.1 now. You can see how quickly these players do work out how to do the maps. That is a great performance by him. Marius only getting 1 point. A very rare 1-pointer from Marius, but does not matter. He is so far in front right there. I think we might have 2 more maps, possibly. Those asking how many maps left, I don't keep track because it doesn't worry me. I play until I see a repeat map. If you're so worried about it, you should be taking note yourself. But definitely on to the final straight now. What will we have in store for this one? Here we go. It is looking like a bit of a grass tech mix. Seems like a bit of a longer map as well. But should be fun. Let's find out Spider for this warm up. A player just falling from the sky there. Don't know where he's come from. Ooh, a couple transitions, but have worked it out. Actually, I've played this map in map review, I think. I think I've actually played this map in map review. Yeah, I remember this corner. It's a really sharp U-turn as Spider gets debated. So this map was okay. Wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. This jump in the middle is quite difficult to get. I think there's going to be a few people who clip that edge, but let's find out. Only a little bit of a tech section after that. Let's move to Merlin for the first round. Starts off really good in 12, gets the good speed, follows through, gets the line nicely. Goes a little bit wide on this one. Can he get this transition? Yes, he does. Very easy, very nice. 7. Really popping off on this one so far. Thomas gets a little bit of a clip. Merlin goes for a very safe early U-turn, which I think is all you need to do because it's just so sharp. Goes for the risky jump here, does make it. I think he released, so I was a bit worried he wasn't going to make it there. Merlin doing very well though. 12th position, into the wall right. Oh, Hasman, no, Uvo gets a lot of speed. Spider also overtaking, but both of them bonk in the same place. And Merlin finds the risky jump to the left. So definitely paying off compared to those going to the right. Yep, big brain. Spatia and map some of the players going the left side. It seems like maybe a little bit of a difficult map to learn quickly for some of the beginner players, but hopefully most should be able to make it on this next one. So let's check out Tansky. Going through round on 2. Gets the drift really nicely. Can he get this on the inside? Yes, he does. Couple plays going 2 inside though. Tansky, nice air time. Oh, nearly hitting that edge. Couple plays with that extra bit of speed. I think Tansky may have released. Doesn't opt for the triangle because it gives him the better line. Now it goes all the way out. You can see how much time this is wasting compared to those who do go inside really quickly. But we'll have more speed for this. Gets it well. JMJ crashing into a tree, I think. Slows all the way down. Dansky moving up into top 20 nearly. Goes the inside of this one. And ooh, has to release a lot there. So the movement he had made is unfortunately going to be ruined by that. And moves down to 32nd, which still isn't that bad. It is area Thomas 7, Marius and Alex doing good on this one. Let's check out Marius, who we actually haven't really watched so far. He's just playing his own game. He usually does stream it, and usually does upload it to YouTube if you ever want to check out maybe POVs. I know Needador streams. I saw J-Nick, he was streaming earlier, so I presume he's streaming it. Do check out other perspectives, but hopefully you're enjoying this cast. But unfortunately, people are going to say it's the caster's curse. Marius makes a mistake while we're watching him. Unfortunately, clips that inside a bit too early. Let's check how many positions he can gain back. Maybe he goes for a bug slide here. He does indeed. Look at him go through. Look how much time he saves from that. I was going to say if... I was wondering if anyone was going to do that. And look how effective it is. From 56th position to top 10 right now. You can see why he is in first. Does have to release a little bit at the end, but maintains that top 10. Very good round from him after that mistake. So Sly getting first, Flax, Ares, Spider, Aona, and Yuvu doing good on this one. But it is Marius roughly 300 points ahead of 7. Then it's getting closer in between second and third there. Only 80 odd points. I mean, 7 in area. Flax still up in the top 5. We have a bit of a pause so I can't see who's next. Hope you enjoyed, Alex. See you next time. And we have a pretty simple looking map here. It is the circuit from GT4, I think. I mean, it's probably been in quite a few games, but I think that's what it was on the description on MX. So, see, definitely gonna be in favor of those who can neo drift, I think. Someone going the backward strat. But I'm not sure if that's the way to go. I was going for an interesting wall bang here. Not sure if that's going to pay off. We'll get the penalty, but maybe it is faster. Because it puts himself into a really good drift early. Let's have a look at Aona going into this live round. There is 2 laps on this one. Another multi-lap. See how this one's going to play out. Very simple design, so I'm expecting most players should be able to finish, but could be very close in terms of competition. There is still 102 players. It's very sick. Thanks all for playing. Hope you enjoyed the maps today, but I'm not sure how many to go. So let's pay attention to this one. Aona gets out into the top 8 here, and even pushing for that top 5. Gets a lot of speed actually into this straight, which is what you want. Will overtake a couple people. Moves all the way into third. Can he control his drift? Yes, he can. Marius, though, you can see why he's in first. Both opting for a bit of a no slide there, but does get it really quickly into the final drift. Aona getting it really tight, maybe risking a little bit to pick up the pace on Marius. Doesn't quite pay off. Is Joseph going to overtake as well, as Aona gets it wide and also brakes early? Why did he brake at the ending, unless I missaw that? That is definitely not what you want to be doing. As J-Nick, Alex, Aggie, I think, has DNF'd. I fat fingered. Oh, that is unfortunate after that good round, but still top 4. That's what you want to see. Who haven't we watched? I think we've watched Asda here. in a very purple looking car. Opting for no slides everywhere. Gets a drift on this one though, and it does seem like it's effective. He was a little bit late, but out in 43rd, probably pushing to top 20 now. Gets a no slide into the straight, losing a bit of speed compared to a couple other players, so having a pretty good perspective on this one. Moving into round 2, or lap 2. Ooh, someone getting, I don't know what they did, but they flipping off the left edge there. That is definitely not how to do the first drift. But AEST is showing us how to do it well. Just battling this top 20. Gonna get this end straight really quick as well. Moving into 15th, battling Yuvo Lysa here. Max, I'm not sure, is on the right lap. And AEST getting 16th there. Very good from him. Yeah, Mac was the one I think we saw. Does have another lap. Zyral trolling once again. So Zyral, after being in the top 10, has moved down to 14th. That's unfortunate for him, but still played quite decently throughout. So let's check out someone a bit lower into one of the last rounds here. Plurex. See how he's going to do this one. Let's see, it drifts quite decently, opting for the nose slide. Taking it very safe, very easy. And we'll see what position that puts him in. He's out in 75th. I thought it would have been a little bit higher than this, because you can just see how quickly people do work this out. But misses the first drift on the second lap. We see Jozo though, someone who was in top 5 in one of the earlier rounds. Struggling a little bit this time. Let's move up to Ola here in the middle of the pack. 50th exactly, actually. Can he gain a few on this final corner? Gets it really well. Someone going into the freewheeling for absolutely no reason at the end. Bansky going backwards. Cyril trolling once again. And it is not Splatia, Tim Susie finishing off. It is Marius 7 area getting top 3s to just secure how good they have been playing. It is 7 on the 3-3-3-3 actually. Very clean. Was that the last one? It was indeed. I thought it might have been. And there we have it. Very, very well played. Those were pretty good maps, I think, this week. The ice one in the middle was a bit too tough, but other than that, very decent. But Marius, 3.6k, that is very impressive. 7, the quad 3s area, getting top 3. Flax, Ixon, Sly, Thomas, Yuvo, Lord of Jozo, getting that final top 10 position. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed. The return of the Simply Cup was a banger of edition with a few extra maps. Tell me what you think. I add a few extra maps just in case some aren't respawnable. Would you prefer to have the extra maps every week, or would you prefer to try and be pretty strict on 10 for most weeks? Tell me what you think. I don't mind both. I like switching up things up. I think it keeps it a little bit more fresh. Don't necessarily need to have one strict rule with this, but anyway, hope you enjoyed the cast. Thanks for those who played. Hope you enjoyed the maps this week. Thanks for playing. Check out the socials in the description of YouTube, in the chat right now of Twitch, and drop a follow, drop a sub. It all helps out. I think that's about all I need to say. It's on every Saturday at 11 PM Brisbane time. So see you for the next one. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye for now.
Hey, that's pretty good.